Welcome to the first ever Tomato Awards. Oh, that was not soft. Here's the list. Categories. We have Unsung Hero, Consistency Award, Male and Female Youth of the Year, Old Warhorse, Male and Female Competitor of the Year, Team of the Year, Male and Female Banger of the Year, Male and Female Athlete of the Year 2024, and my personal favorite, the big round, Fail Master 2024. Let's get into our first category. Ow. Unsung Hero. This category was a huge motivator to actually start the Tomato Awards. It's about shining a spotlight on those athletes who I think deserve more recognition online. The prerequisite is having less than 10,000 followers on Instagram. Let's check out the nominees. George Pryor. Clean style, powerful movement. I really think he could be the next gym champion, but he hates me saying that. Callan Biddle, another Turf Cam member on the list. I think he is doing some of the most exciting stuff in the UK right now, especially towards the back half of the year, and he deserves your follow. Chloe Reynolds. She's relatively new to parkour and seems to come from a dancer background, but the hybrid is really exciting to watch. Soup Sammy. Sammy is just explosive, exciting, and he's just got that real Australian oomph to his movement. Joel Luscombe, a Bristol local, on the way up. Everything he's doing is exciting and he has his own unique flavour. Tasmania Max. This guy is just on another level and he has way too little of a following for people to be seeing the madness that he has been doing all year. And the winner of Unsung Hero, our first Tomato Award category, is Callan Biddle. Like I said, Callan's just doing some of the most exciting stuff at the moment, and I really like his style. He's got this gritty, raw, intensity to his movement. Let's give a round of applause for our first Tomato Award winner, Callan Biddle. Woo, 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 woo. Next, the Consistency Award. This award is about that person who is always posting, who is always present. You go online and you can't miss them. You can use them as a constant source of inspiration, and that is what this one is all about. Let's have a look at the nominees. Egg. With 3,000 daily posts of entirely different movements, it's no wonder they belong on this list. Joe Scandrett. At least once a week, he's been dropping the most insane mental challenges, and he's escalating his skills to a frightening level. Whoa. Gideon Drops, my favorite Mormon. Gideon has this pure love for the sport, and it really comes through in his posting and the way he interacts with other athletes online. YOLO Flow, James West. Coming back from injury, he's been posting the most insane compilations on his YouTube, and regularly he's doing crazy stuff that I can't even comprehend.
I am Wavezilla! Daryl Stingley is always dropping the meatiest parkour challenges and somehow has come back even stronger from his injury last year. Amir Kassir, or Amir Kashmir. Maybe less frequent than some of the people on this list, but he always has banger clips and then does this rendition where he does like a vlog spot hunting or clip hunting behind that. I definitely recommend you check it out. And the number one prize, the most consistent athlete award, goes to Egg. Of course it's Egg for their account Flip every day. It's rewarding, it's inspiring, it's exciting to watch. The way Egg can articulate late twists and intricate switches is godlike. Congratulations, Egg. Next up, we have Youth of the Year. It's the next generation of athletes that you need to be on the lookout for. The young guns who are, to be honest, already weaponized. Let's have a look at the nominees for the men. Parker Zabel. Smashing out not only crazy parkour, but he also does tricking, stunts, and even the pogo stick. Henry Bardsley, a young gun from my hometown. His progression has been absolutely mind-blowing this year, and he even got a little trip into Europe for his first international comp. Roman Cote. This young man from California is training all of the time and he's progressing at a staggering rate. One to watch out for in the next couple of years. Emmy Towers, a formidable athlete with drive and talent. His execution is just on another level. Spinning Turtle. Lightning fast rotation, always killer combos, and he's been taking a little bit more risk this year. Check him out. And the winner for male Youth of the Year is Parker Zabel. Just flipping off every appendage and inversion that he can think of, I truly think he has infinite potential in the sport. Being so closely guided, maybe too closely, by the legend Bob Reese, Parker's the most exciting athlete to watch online at the moment. It's always something fascinating. Now let's look at the nominees for Female Youth of the Year. Agnes, taking so much impact already. She's making such an impact at a young age. One to watch. Charlie, a young athlete from Canada. She blew me away with her confidence and her ability. The Sukahara. Mai is just incredible. She's recently transitioned from tricking to more obstacle-driven free running, and it's really exciting to see where she's going to take it. Nath, another incredible asset to the sport that I first saw at SPL. She has such a cool, strong style and a real intensity when she competes. And the winner for Female Youth of the Year is Agnes. Oh my gosh, she is pushing her mental level and her impact capacity at such a young age. I'm really excited to see where she takes the sport and hopefully catch her at one of the jams next year and get some dope jumps in. Let's go, Agnes. Woo! The next category is Old Warhorse. Someone who's been training for over 10 years and is still hitting it hard. Oh. Oh. Fuck that. And here are the nominees. Gonna start with some honourable mentions for William Bell and Sebastian Foucan. They are just forefathers that are still doing absolute bits, like William Bell doing manpower at 40 goals. Phil Doyle, the rhetoric is strong and he's out there again getting better and better, doing big strides and things that he's known for. Waldi Müller from Germany, been a beast forever. God, I'm exhausted. But he is doing amazing work all the time. His late switch twist is excellent. Callum Powell. Even though he's a member of the most prolific team, I think he still deserves some recognition for the amazing work he's doing. And we're the same age. I'm impressed. Joe Scandrett. Of course this guy's on the list. He's been good at everything for a different era and now he's still excellent in this era. Jason Paul, a hero in the sport. He's now got a levels program catering to new people, bringing them into the sport, and he's still just doing excellent work across the board. Oliver Thorpe, the Torpedo. He just doesn't stop being amazing. Coming back from injury last year, he's had a slugger year and been seen in some Stora projects as well. And the winner, Waldi Müller. I think he's just the most standout of the bunch. He's just doing like world-class stuff really, really regularly and producing it at like a very pristine level of content. If I wasn't so exhausted, I would applaud for you, Valdi. Big up. Favorite competitor? I wanted to shine a light on those athletes who choose to focus their energy into competition. It's exciting to see them push themselves and dedicate themselves in that area, and the energy in the arena is electric. They bring the thunder. And here are the nominees for the men. Ellis Torhall. Of course, he wins everything, but that's not the only thing that inspires me when I watch him. He's so dedicated and he's so driven. And when he turns on that competition mode, it's just something else. Tangy, a speed legend and a style icon. This guy personifies the word athlete. He just works so hard and he's gone around winning medals, prizes, and national awards. Well deserved. Rai Rai. I always say that Rai Rai is the next competitive force to be reckoned with. His difficulty of tricks and his cool guy style are just magical on the field. Mimis does flips. You just never know what you're gonna get, even in a competition. He's just so exciting and he'll pull out some of the most difficult moves you've ever seen. Xander Levitt. Holding my favorite competition run of 2024, his performance in Project Underground was amazing, and then he went on to impress me in so many more events. Big Will Hess. It's like watching a whippet run the Greyhound track. He's just got so much pop, it's insane to watch. The connections and the explosiveness are just jaw-dropping. And the winner for Favorite Competitive Athlete 2024 is Mimis. Mimis does flips. Oh my God, he's the most exciting athlete on the field. Maybe the most exciting competitive athlete I've ever watched. He just does the hardest tricks and sometimes he pulls them off, but that willingness to risk it all is why he's my favorite competitor. The nominees for the females are Audrey Latz. She's fast, she's strong, she's just a force to be reckoned with on the competition field. Gotta watch out for this one. Ella Busio. Ella Busio! Yeah, she is just such a devoted athlete, and I love the way she combines her parkour training with traditional fitness to really get that oomph in competition. Miranda Tibbling. She's been on top of the competitive game for so many years. She's fought her way back from injury to be back on the podium this year. Just can't stop her. Brittany Durant, a standout performer in SPL. I hadn't seen her before, but she has a really unique bag of tricks and an interesting style, and she's amazing at World Chase Tag. And the winner for Female Competitor of 2024 is Audrey Latz. Gee, she just has this love for the sport that radiates through when she competes. A big smile on her face the entire time. And she's been snatching up podiums left, right, and center. I can't wait to see where her career takes her. Congratulations, Audrey. Bye. Next up is Team of the Year. Team of the Year. Who is the best team in 2024? Who made the most impact as a group? You know the list. Let's have a look at the nominees. Stora. Yes, they're the biggest name in the business, but I still think they deserve some recognition. Week in, week out, they're providing entertainment and benefit to the community. Vanti Garde. They've been throwing jams and putting out amazing projects, and it's really nice to see them becoming more cohesive as a unit. Come here, Kill. Free Running Schlappen. They have just been a powerhouse this year, and their content game has stepped up to another level. It's really amazing to watch. Kipper. They are just building their brand better and bigger every year, and they're putting out some really exciting projects like the Kipper Boston. You should definitely check it out. Team Zeal. You've probably never heard of these guys. They're a small group out of Sheffield, but I really wanted to give a spotlight to these young guys who are dedicatedly putting out videos week in and week out and working really hard. Go and check them out. And the winner is Free Running Schlappen. I don't even speak German, and I can honestly say I've tuned into every one of their videos this year. They have stepped it up in terms of what's possible with airtime, cliff jumps, and they've got some hilarious antics. I think the thing that put them into #1 for me was Schlappen Tour. They really stepped their game up to another level, and I want to be there for the tour in 2025. Let's go Schlappen! Now for Banger of the Year. The thing that's exciting, big or scary. It's like watching fireworks come out of your phone screen. And here are the nominees for the females. Noah with this last minute entry for the Gainer 720. Oh, Gainer 7 is sick, and I think she's the first woman to do it outside ever. Rizzo. Kira has sick dive fronts, but this one takes the cake. She's such a small little package, she does such a big front flip. Woof! Kachka with this Kong stick. It's just a big gnarly Kong, and to see her do it with such control and pull it off, banger. Nene with this full in, back out. Again, I think it's a world's first for women in the sport, and she just does it so well. Lilu. Gainer precision is already a scary move, and she takes it to extreme heights in Lisbon. Lola, a big scary Kong, chunky bad boy, big drop, and she just smashes it. Well done, Lola. And the winner of Banger Female 2024 is Nene. Just seeing her do full in, back out, so clean. I think it's a world's first, but it's just such a huge personal achievement for her, and the joy in seeing her smash out this amazing challenge is so gratifying to watch. Well done, Nene, winner of the Banger Female 2024. Next! And here are the nominees for the men. Mustafa Hamadi with this round off backsplat gainer thing. Oh my, I don't even know what to call it. Vega free run with this frog gainer gap. Frog gainer is not a move that you take to a roof gap, and he's just smashed it. The one he did is horrendous. Ilya Mohamed. Again, a con gainer is not a move that you take to extreme heights, and he's just doing it on this roof gap. Blech. James West with either this triple side flip or these 4.5 spins. He is just so good. Both are so wow. And Petit Paul with this gainer pre at poles. It's such a mentally taxing challenge to send it, and he does it beautifully. Ryan Cantaris with this running boom trapdoor. It's the biggest one I've ever seen. I think it's the biggest one the world's ever seen. Lotero with this round off triple back. Round off something is already so cool, and then triple back outside like this raw is El Puto Weasel, again at this same beach spot. This place has been destroyed this year. Triple A twist in, back out. Randy in, back out. Oh my God, it's too good. Jan Lange with this dive front pre. It's just the biggest flip precision I think I've ever seen, and he does it so well. He did so many things this year that could be on this list. And the winner is Flying Ryan Cantaris. I might have some personal bias because I was there, but this thing is for sure the biggest, gnarliest, most menacing splat to do, let alone trapdoor it. And the process watching him pull this off was just unreal. Well done, Ryan. Female Athlete of the Year. For me, Athlete of the Year isn't just about who's doing the biggest jumps or who's doing the hardest tricks. It's about this overall package of being a professional athlete in the sport, attending jams, being part of the community, sharing new and exciting visual projects or movement projects, and really just training hard and showcasing that. Marta, or Matita, doing so well, so strong, such a nice style, and is killing it on the competition circuit. Megan McQueen, a standout player on and off the competition field. Her progression has been so much fun to watch, and she's got the coolest mum in the world. Lilu, the most stylish athlete in the game right now. Not only is she a weapon physically, but she's an incredible artist as well. Lisa Schneider, another stellar year. She's just so consistent. Bigger gaps, steezier lines, and fantastic was fantastic. Lola. With a style like hers, it's natural she's been leaning more towards stunts, but she has still been killing it in the streets, like crazy gaps. Hikari Azumi. She's at every single parkour event, and she's a bundle of joy. It's inspiring to watch her work so hard. Pipoca? Myra Pipoca. Myra Pipoca. She blew me away with her powerful style at OMFG and then has continued to impress me online ever since. The winner is Lilu Ruel. Such vision, such style. I am the biggest fan of Lilu's work this year. She's just incredible, like a weapon physically, but also her style continues to surprise and inspire. I think the thing that really puts her into the #1 spot for me is the way she's continuously innovating and the execution of her visual style. Congratulations, Lilu. Mwah. Male Athlete of the Year. It's an exciting category. There's so many young athletes who are just destroying things and have been on an absolute burner this year. Again, I'm looking for the overall package, not just athletic performance, but media and community value, something that they are bringing inspiration or camaraderie to our global community. Time for the nominees. Jan Lange, an athlete after my own heart. He's been having an absolute stellar year, hitting Leon 25, and he's just repping that big boy style with a filthy mullet to boot. Ellis Torhall. Of course this young man is on the list. We all know he's the best to ever do it. Tell me I'm wrong. I dare you. Joachim, or Mimis Does Flips. In my opinion, the most exciting athlete to watch because you never know what you're going to get. He takes the hardest tricks to the most difficult environments and is just stomping stuff all year. Ed Scott, always a key player in the global community. He's been so good for such a long time, and I just don't see him slowing down anytime soon. Giorgio Bartolucci, or Gio, he's an absolute animal. He's always putting himself in the most difficult, diverse, interesting, gnarly challenges, and he just deserves so much hype. Ziggy Katai, busting onto the scene with a huge global presence this year. He's been good for a really long time, but he's just stepped it up a notch and has really stood out on the world stage. Manu, from the French rooftops to the Eiffel Tower to the Brighton spots, this guy's been everywhere, killing it. Danny Pierce. It's the year of the Danny P. He's evolved so much as an athlete and is always posting scary and technically intricate challenges. And the winner is Manu! Undoubtedly the winner for me is Manu. The French are back in charge of parkour. Staying true to his roots, he's been destroying it on the French rooftops. He did a side flip on the Eiffel Tower, like up in the middle of it. It's not even his hardest side flip, but it's so cool. He's been on an absolute burner everywhere else, Brighton spots included. So yeah, Manu, for me, ça va, bonsoir, whatever the c'est bon things they say in, mate. And here we are with the final Tomato Awards, Failmaster 2024. If you hear that squeaking, that's my puppy. You just have to bear with me because I broke my microphone shooting this. Here are the nominees. Patrick Ackberger, with these two necks just coming in swinging at the start of his 2024 compilation. Cosman Marias with this leg foot catch. Ugh, it could have been so much worse, but he saves it so well. Wisey, shooting the first clip of his yearly compilation, and coincidentally the last one. Mimis. He's had a few really nice saves, but this Sukahara one takes the cake. The balls you need just to send this, and then he came out pretty okay. Eric Corrales, Gorilla Man Parkour. He certainly showed everyone his silver back with this headbanger, pun intended. And the winner of Failmaster is me. That's right, I suck the most. You can't deny it. There's no praise or glory, just shame, shame. All I can do is hope for a better year in 2025. That's going to be the year we hit 1 million subs here on YouTube. Hit subscribe, share this video, smash that like button, and of course, say hi to your mum for me.